In the fire industry, fire business, firefighting has changed a lot in the last, over time. And a lot of it has to do with, I mean, crucify me if you want, but the best firefighter is the best fuels guy. The guy that understands fuel, understands fire behavior and how it works and how it, those fuels people within the agency are getting less and less as time goes by because we're doing less and less actually burning, fuels manipulation. The money's ran out. Now we're putting all of our money into suppression. Well, back when, I did 90% of my work came from prescribed fire and those kinds of things. The crews were fantastic. And the people we worked for, the FMOs, the AMFMOs, the timber guys, they were all really into fuels, and then we'd go to a fire. We'd go put fires out. It changed a lot over time because they've taken that away from us, didn't fund it correctly, and so now it's an emergency situation. Well, if you have an emergency situation to a firefighter, well, who the hell are you going to call? Really, think about that. And so I see that change. So we're going to deal with it, but is it ideal? I don't think so. No, I do not think it's ideal. And but there's restraints. Money is what it's all about. We have a huge fuel problem. We all know that. All of us that are in the business, all of us that are firefighters know that. And that we need some resolution there, to get really good at what we're doing. We can't just stand back or just because one of the fires now we're going to burn out. Well, Jesus, maybe we should have burned out 3 years before fire ever got there, and then we'd have these underburns when fires would hit the ground, and we could control them better. And there's nobody that's going to take on a 50, 100-foot wall of flame. We're just not going to do it. That's stupid. That's why people get burned up, being in the wrong place and not paying attention. And I see that as you never know, because we weren't there. But some of the incidents where we do have burnovers and so forth and so on, it's because the people, I don't want to say weren't trained. They're trained in fire suppression, but when you add the fuels background, you add the fuels knowledge that you can, when you're prescribed burning and or working out there, you see those things time and time again. You recognize them so much quicker when you're on a wildfire. When you're on a wildfire, you can think back in your brain and say, "Oh, I've seen that situation before. It's time to get the hell out of here," or make the right decisions. So I see that that's real lacking right now.